Several municipalities are reacting to the federal government's fall economic statement, including Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow, who is continuing to push for more funds to help tackle the city's housing crisis. Mayor Chow is joining us now here live in studio. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Tammie.
We'll start off with the fall economic statement, of course, that was released yesterday. It focused a lot on housing and cost of living. Yesterday, you did react, and there was disappointment, not so much with the money that was coming towards Toronto, coming our way, but when it was coming. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's promising that we see finally the federal and also the provincial government focusing so much energy on building housing and affordable housing. So promising, there's a plan with land and new department, coordinated services, and partnership. The problem, though, the plan is not ambitious enough, and the funds that they have put aside for people to get municipalities and organizations to get low-cost loan won't start until next year,
right,
or actually 2025.
Right.
And the dollars that are promised also to build 7,000 units of housing across Canada, again, won't start until 2025. And you know it's raining out there. There are people in tents, a lot of refugees coming into the country, and they're sleeping on the street. So our needs is now, and the crisis is urgent. So we're hoping for faster action and a bit more ambitious plan.
Yeah, right. There's the Housing Accelerator Plan as well, that fund that, it sees the federal government signing deals with several GTA cities, as well as just last week with Calgary, but nothing for Toronto yet. Where do we stand on getting some money from that fund as well?
Close.
Okay.
It's coming. I hope Santa... Toronto has been good.
Right.
We're on the list, I think. So I have to remain hopeful.
Okay.
And we need funds to house the refugees, to shelter them, because already we put in a lot of cities' money, and we are in a big deficit situation also, and people can't wait, and it's going to get very cold quite soon. This weekend is going to go down to -4, -5, -6, right? So we hope that's soon. And the Housing Accelerator Fund is about $500 million. I just hope it comes before the holidays, because we want to start building. We have a plan, ambitious plan. Let's get it done.
All right. And is there signals that this could be happening before
lots
the
of signals.
Okay.
Lots of signals.
Okay.
Today, we're opening a supportive housing unit. So we have small projects happening, but we just can't wait so long. We need to get this done. We need to start building. We have so much land that the city, we've actually scrounged all the lands that we have, whether it's beside the community center, beside parks or libraries, parking lots. We have a lot of parking lots. We can build on top of the parking lot and still have parking lots, right? So let's just build, because, it's so hard. We know that 1 out of 10 Torontonians have to go to the food bank. Why do they go to the food bank? Because the rent is too high. And a third of them are kids. You can't learn when your tummy is growling. You can't focus. So we need to make sure there's room in the inn for everyone.
All right. You've had several announcements side by side with Christopher Freeland over the last week or so. During that time, though, was there discussion and talk about getting Toronto that money that's needed right away, rather than something that's going to be postponed for, let's say, 2-3 years?
Yes, I've talked about it. She said we'll see what we can do. But she also urged us to talk to the provincial government, which we are doing. We're in the middle of a conversation with Premier Ford, and hopefully we can get a deal together. It's hard because we have different priorities, but the goal is the same. we want a successful Toronto, strong, vibrant, and where people can make sure their life is affordable. I think his wish is the same. We just need to get there. So hang tight. By the end of the month, sometime in December, early, we'll have something, we hope. I'm just keeping my finger crossed. We're also asking the local residents, how do you want to put a budget together? Right. Normally, you get presented, here's the budget, take it or leave it, you know, this is your property tax increase, and this is the kind of service you're going to get, TTC, your parks and recreation. No, I don't work that way. I want to hear from the local residents and say, what do you like best? Is it public transit? Is it housing? Yeah.
And you've heard from residents starting this week in Scarborough. That was the first budget consultation.
Yeah, it was so full.
Yeah, people are coming in.
Showed out. Yeah, they were so excited. They stayed. They won't leave. Can you imagine a government meeting where people are really engaged into small meetings, big meetings, and afterwards they were still talking? I said, well, it's over. Oh, no, they want to stay and talk some more. So there's a hunger to be involved, to want to get their voices heard. So we're in Etobicoke. We are even online. We have several online sessions. So come join us, shape the budget together. And if you decided that maybe there's not enough money, give your local MP and your MPP a call to say, hey, join with us. Let's make Toronto, invest in Toronto.
Okay, and I know we're just pre-budget with these consultations, and this is a question that you were asked so many times during the election.
By you, actually.
Yeah, I know, sorry, but I did. And many journalists asking the question about property taxes and where we think the hike will be. Do you have a clearer picture at this point of where we could land when it comes to that hike?
Tammie, I wish I can show you the chart. Okay. The chart that said, okay, we're $1.5 billion short, and police is $1.2 billion. TDC is about the same, and then housing is about $900 million, and then all the community services in fire ambulance and libraries, and then 1% property tax increase is $40 million. People then start doing the math. Oh my gosh. Then we need a huge property tax increase if we don't cut anything, especially if we want to contribute more. So a lot of the residents are grappling with how much property tax can we stomach, and how much money do we need from a new deal from other levels of government. And we actually have a chart. We asked people to do a little bit back of the envelope math, and we made it really straightforward. And people are really excited. So we'll get all of that opinion by the end of the year. In January, we will launch the budget with their opinion in. And then the budget committee is going to work hard and then present it to me. Then I will bring forward a mayor's budget on February 1st. So stay tuned. I don't know yet because we are working hard at it. And it's so exciting getting people engaged because when we are working together, we are stronger.
And you're seeing the engagement as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Mayor Olivia Chow, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time once again.
Thank you.
All right.